gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are about to enter the world of darkness. A world where life and death are meaningless. And pain is God! How's it going, everybody? Today, I'm reviewing Maniac Cop 2. Now, you guys know I've already reviewed the first one and the fourth one, so it's time to get to the rest of these movies. Shut the hell up, Kaylin! Sorry, baby sister screaming. Let's get into this. One thing to say, I have no negatives or anything wrong with this movie. This is one of the really rare sequels that are better than the original. It does everything the original does, but better. Let's get into the characters. Steve, Cordell. I forgot the name of the girl, but she's from the first movie. And all the other characters, especially Bruce Campbell's character, they are all just as good as they were in the original, including some new characters like Steve. Steve is an entirely new character exclusively to this film, and I love him. I love how he becomes friends with Cordell, goes into like cops and stuff like that. He's like the serial killer with this badass looking knife that reminds me of the Red Hood's knife from Batman Under the Red Hood, which is my favorite comic. So yeah, it's fucking awesome. And the first time you see Cordell in this movie, he's like flipping around this thing, and he goes dun-dun-dun, 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 and it plays the score. And then Cordell kills Bruce Campbell, which Bruce Campbell is only in the movie for like 20 minutes. Which is a shame, but it's pretty cool, badass stuff. He gets knifed through the freaking neck. You see a little bit, but it's a little bit too dark to see. And you also have this like cool guy who sells newspapers, and he feels the thing. And he's blind, so it's basically more into the part of Cordell being dead more than he is alive. He's one of those people who like say like, yeah, Cordell's dead. I felt the coldness of his hand, you know, kind of like what some people did in the first movie. But, guys, my favorite moment of this film, and the reason this film is better than the original, in my opinion, is when Cordell goes in to the police station and starts fucking up police officers. He's in this gun range, and all these people are like shooting the targets, and then suddenly all these guys are fucking dead. And Cordell just starts walking. He grabs like an Uzi, grabs like a sight on it, walks through the door, goes up the stairs, shoots a few people, things go down, and he just starts fucking every single cop up. It's like the cop scene from, let me go get the movie. It's like the Terminator's cop killing scene, but I believe Maniac Cop 2 does the cop killing scene a bit better, but maybe that's just because I'm newer to Maniac Cop 2, but guys, the Terminator is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's in my top 10, but yeah, Maniac Cop 2, it's almost as good as this one, and in some aspects it's even better because there's more blood in Maniac Cop 2 than there is in the original Terminator. So yeah, I fucking love that moment. I mean, everybody's like, get down, get down! You know, and they're all just dead. It's fucking awesome. And then, like, Cordell frees all these, like, criminals. And then, like, Steve's like, okay, guys, we're gonna go in, get an entire army, we're gonna take out New York. You know, like, somebody's like, I don't want to be a part of this. Cordell's just whack him over the side of the head. Probably kills him, I don't know. It's badass, though. And then at the end of the movie, the way they kill Cordell is they say that, hey, we'll give you a fair trial. We did not mean for this to happen. It's my fault. It's my fault. You know, they get the guy who imprisoned Cordell say, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'll go to jail. I'll go to jail. And then Cordell just doesn't pay any attention. And Cordell just goes in, kills all the people who almost killed him. The guy who like were doing the knife attacks on Cordell and like knifed up his face, you know, and they do all that, and he kills them. And Cordell, meanwhile, is on fucking fire. And then Steve, like, thinks that Cordell betrayed him. So he's like, you betrayed me! You know? And Steve goes on fire. Then they both jump out of the window onto their death. And then you see Cordell's funeral. And then the main cop guy, who we've been following throughout this entire movie, puts the badge on Cordell's coffin. And then he hears the baton go shoo, shoo, kind of like in the first part of the movie. And then Cordell's hand just grubs up, grabs the badge, and goes back in onto the next sequel. And that's basically the plot of the film, and it's all fucking awesome. I love it. I do not know the original cop's name, the new cop, but he's badass. I like him. So, yeah. You guys know the ranking of this film. 4 out of 4. Get 2 VCRs and double tape it. And I will talk to you all next time.